Well, evening, morning, whatever the time may be in your area. Well, good evening, everybody out there that is out there in YouTube land. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here for Anarchy Television. And I decided I've got 3 hours left on this free plan um, for on StreamYard at the moment, and then I'm gonna have to start over on another one. So I thought I'd just waste 3 hours or something or other, and listen to some Skip. Maybe some people might come into the stream, and it's a possibility that who knows, you know, people might come up on the panel or something like that if people are interested or whatever, and we can have conversations. But I was just kind of like thinking I can probably just kind of use up 3 hours or something close to 3 hours, and just use it up and start anew. I can burn up 20 hours of live stream pretty easy, evidently. So, but I ain't got enough money to start paying for it.
North Shore, Lake Erie, waving up on Wagner, KLDM, sir. Lake Erie.
And so far, what's going on, Blackburn? What is up, mate? Yeah, no worries, no worries. I haven't even put the link in yet, but I thought I'd just kind of use up 3 hours I got left on this thing, and and do whatever happens to happen. You know, right now there's a bunch of skip coming in the radio, so I was just sitting here listening to the radio and kind of seeing who might pop in, and maybe I can get into I don't know, another conversation with people. But I'm hearing a lot of people talking on the radio at the moment. Makes me feel good, and makes me feel good that there's still a lot of people talking on the radio. It's like you can hear. It's like,
Give me a landline, Larry. That's not a problem. Just you, though. Nobody else. All right, here we go. The next plane by phone here. CQDX 525,
Ontario, Canada coming in, Trinidad down there in the islands coming in. I heard California. I'm also hearing a bunch of crap ass noise going on too. So let's see here, what's up here. Guys, a view of what's going on. Yeah, I'm just kind of flipping through. Let's go into AM mode and move up here. Yeah, I might do that, Blackburn. I might want to pop over there. I don't have to do a solid 3 hours to use this up. I can use up a little bit here and a little bit there, a little bit there, because I got a few more days left. Just kind of, you know, using every bit of that 20 hours. Go back over here. Let's see what's going on up here. Yeah, roger that. I hear you there, Blackburn. No worries. Like I said, I mean, the only reason I'm over here is just kind of like I'm using up the last bit of time that I've got on this free plan, and then I'll just go ahead and start up another one. But um, you know, I was kind of getting bored in a way, I guess. So I thought I'd just kind of pop on and see who is attracted. And it's awesome that you came in. Let's see here. There's not much going on the radio at this moment. The skip is kind of wandering around, but there was when I first came on. Go back up, yeah. Yeah, Blackburn, I'm gonna tell you, I was over talking to SG and Master Ron the last night or whatever, or yeah, last night or this morning or whatever your time. Man, let me tell you, hours can go by on just having sitting there and talking with them guys, and that's what I like about those conversations, man. It's like because not only are both of us getting something from the conversation, we're growing and learning, and it's like that's what everybody needs to be doing. It's actually have that dialogue, that conversation, no matter how um, taboo the yeah, I agree, you know, and so, but that's the other thing too. It's like it's almost like I'm traveling, you know, having those conversations. It's not necessarily I'm there touching, the actual buildings or whatever that are in your area. I'm basically traveling to your area, sitting there having that conversation. It's like sitting at a coffee house and just talking about whatever. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? And not worrying about, what you're saying. Grim Reaper Radio Show. I'm not familiar with you, but hello, hello. How are you doing today? Here, I'll put this back. Put that back on. Yeah, I'm kind of moving. The damn skip just moved around on me. The 1122 Wingnut Radio out here on the side. And that's also a weird noise back there in the background, too. I don't know. It must be AM traffic. Double one, double two, QXW.
One 800 Florida Maritime Mobile, Gulf of Mexico, stand by.
Roger, Roger.
Someone say that. They agree with job with the doctors in Hello Mellow Jello from the Hummingbird Island.
What kind of stuff do you do, Grim Reaper? I've yet to go check out the channel.
They can even 454 there around New Jersey with the doctors in Hello Mellow Jello.
Yeah. I don't have to have 1,000 subscribers using StreamYard. Basically do all this stuff and then get it all set up. I mean, it took me a minute. I had to upgrade some some of my equipment just to actually use it. Um, but I'm on a cell phone, and yeah, I can go straight away live on StreamYard and broadcasting to YouTube. So that's how I'm doing it. Because honestly, man, it's a lot of work to try and get up 1,000 damn subscribers and get it to where YouTube will let you freaking do it. Because I used to live stream a lot before they changed that damn rule. Uh, mostly like just skip conditions and stuff. And then I changed my YouTube thing altogether. I lost a lot of those videos from back in the past. started another one, and you know, basically built this channel from nothing. I started with the only subscriber was myself. Yeah. Well, if that's what your content is about, that's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, almost need to start our own, um, you know, internet or something like that. Get off their infrastructure and start our own infrastructure so we can communicate amongst ourselves without their interference. Think outside of the box. You know, bring in that constant of randomness and unexpected. Tried to find channel but couldn't find it. Are you talking about Grim Reaper? Yeah, I don't know, man. I have to look it up myself. Grim Reaper is your channel under that name, or for instance, or whatever. Somebody sitting there doing damn dit dot on freaking CB radio. Stupid assholes. Fucking ham operators, man. Come down here to the fucking CB. You hear that?
Oh, yeah, everything's good down here. How about you?
You hear that fucking that dit dot that Morse code? That's CW shit. That's ham shit. And I know damn well the guy that learned fucking Morse code is a ham operator because just everyday average Joes on CB don't learn fucking Morse code. So you know damn well that's a ham operator that came down here on the CB band to sit there and fucking do fucking Morse code on the fucking CB band where it doesn't belong. That's just like a pet peeve of mine. I don't give a shit. For all you radio guys out there, this is one of the things that brings the fucking bullshit between so-called ham operators and CB operators. You know what I mean? You sit there and try and say that those ham operators are like the cream of the crop of radio fucking people and stuff. Fuck that, dude. They are sometimes, man. I'm not saying all, but there is a lot of fucking ham operators. They're just fucking dickheads. You know what I mean? And they abuse the equipment that they're using that is supposed to only be for ham use, and they bring it down to CB, and they fucking do all this other stupid shit, like create some kind of noises, all right, or talk shit on like whatever, and sit there. Oh, you're off frequency. Oh my god. Look at this, man, on my radio, this thing that I spent $3,000 on, and that makes me better than you because I spent so much more money on this damn radio. And the fucking, so if I'm looking at this thing, it says you're off frequency. You're off frequency. So you're shit. Fuck, goddamn. Right on. Right on. Yeah, I went off on a little rant, but that's just me because when it comes down to the fucking bullshit, man, like I said, I mean, like I said, I just look at it like this. Doesn't matter what frequency or what damn bandwidth you're on. It's still like if I want to talk to somebody, it doesn't matter what frequency and what bandwidth it is. It's my transceiver trying to communicate with another person's transceiver so we can communicate with each other. It doesn't fucking matter what it is, what frequency it's on. Oh my God, you're not registered with the fucking FCC. You don't have a ham call. You're not supposed to be here. Blah blah blah. Blah. Shut up, stupid. And then and then they turn around and then they try to act like they're all high and mighty, and they come down to the damn CB band and talk fucking shit and start crap. I mean, seriously, it's not the CB band is not where you do Morse code. that is supposed to be for. That's what you ham guys are supposed to know this too, because I know damn well if you've learned Morse code, you're in your fucking 60s because you don't even have to learn Morse code nowadays to get a ham license. So you're probably some old fart sitting on a goddamn chair somewhere that can't get your ass up, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go fuck with these guys. I'm gonna do some Morse code over on the CB band. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, fuck you, you stupid mother. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you guys are not even paying attention to me. That's funny too. I'm sitting here ranting, going off and shit, which is cool. You know what I mean? Man, you guys are just doing your own thing in the chat. That's fucking fine. That's cool. Yeah, don't mind me, man. I just, and that's funny too, man. I was over on Dangerous Freedoms live stream one time on a panel, and I started talking about ham operators and CB stuff. And next thing you know, this guy Moose Man comes up, and this motherfucker, he's like one of those traditionalists, like kind of a almost like an asshole type ham operator. All right. And he was sitting there fucking he was trying to like, oh no, it's the rules, it's the law, no, I like following the law, blah blah, whatever. Shut up, stupid. You know. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries, mate. I know. I just happened to notice y'all were doing your own thing in the chat, and I'm just sitting there going off and shit. And y'all, I was like, "Ah, don't mind me, man. I'm just talking to myself." No worries, mate. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, cause I mean, dude, that man, I hear this shit because it's like it's nothing new. They talk about like a lot of the stuff that's happening on the internet, like I say, trolls and shit like that. There's nothing new about that stuff, man. I mean, dealing with that kind of thing all the whole time I've been talking on the radio, for instance. All right, and there's always somebody out there that's always trying to start shit. It doesn't matter if they're a fucking licensed ham operator and they're the cream of the crop, fucking whatever. I don't care. They're still assholes, and they still use their equipment to go and do stupid shit with it on other frequencies they're not supposed to be on. You know what I mean? If you're a ham operator and you're a licensed ham operator, you are well allowed by the FCC to go onto these other frequencies and use a lot of power and stuff like that to do it. Go over there and stay there, motherfucker. You know, don't come down to the CB band and start acting like a goddamn fool. You know what I mean? I don't go to the fucking ham band and act like a fucking fool. All right. I might go up there and listen. I might even talk, but I'm talking to somebody else that knows me personally or whatever, and we're just using that frequency. We're not interfering with like anything else, like other ham operator conversations. We're not interfering with like emergency services. We know where the fuck we're at. You know what I mean? When it comes down to what frequency we're on, we know where the fuck we're doing and how far much range that we're pushing out, what kind of interference we might be doing. We know what the fuck we're doing. Just because we're not licensed doesn't mean we don't know what the fuck we're doing. But even then, it's like we don't go to like some of these popular ham frequencies where a lot of people sit there and hang out and try to conversate. We don't go over there and fucking start playing noises and start doing all kinds of stupid shit to try and get everybody in a bad mood. No, you don't see fucking CB operators doing that shit, but you sure as hell fucking see ham operators doing it to CB operators. And I don't even like to use the word operator. We're not even operators. We're just talkers, man. You know what I mean? Whatever. Anyway, yeah, Lord of Audits. Yeah, right on, right on. Hey, yeah, hey, take it easy, the Blackberry man. Hey, take it easy. Much love, man. Hey, cheers, beers, boobs, and barbecue. So yeah, according to the little dial up there, I'm back to talking to myself again. So that's okay. or and the damn skip. Oh, somebody came back in, or somebody came in. But anyway, I don't know. I was kind of going off on a little fucking bullshit on the the stupid crap between CB talkers and ham operators, and the stupid crap that gets played. That's another reason why sometimes, man, I'm not all my videos, but some of my videos on this CB stuff, man, actually highlights a lot of that stuff too. You know, some of the assholes. I've highlighted quite a few assholes over the years when it comes down to some people that just come on the radio. Just their sole purpose is to start shit with people. And then, you know, I've highlighted uh, I mean, um, these people that are like I know damn well they're ham operators. You know what I mean? They try to hide the fact that they are, but I know they're licensed ham operators, and they come down to the CB band and they start shit. And you know, yeah, dude, it's I'm telling you, it's one of them things. It's nothing new. I've got, man, trolls have been around for a long time. All right. And I've been talking on a CB. I'm 47 years old. I've been talking on radio since, you know, 80s, you know, back in like when I was 14 when I started talking on it. All right, late 80s or some shit. But anyway, you know, I've been talking a while, and I've kind of, you know, made my own way, you know what I mean? Made my own name, I guess. And I mean seriously, like in the past couple of cycles, like last cycle and this cycle, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You can probably ask almost anybody on, like, for instance, channel 38 lower sideband that happen to be in range, if you've ever heard of Wingnut Radio, the 1122 Wingnut Radio, and most likely they've heard of me. They may not like me. They may like me. One or the other. I mean, on both ends of the spectrum, but they've heard of me, and that's, I'm not saying I'm famous or anything like that, but you know, but I put myself out there, you know, and I made a way, and I don't know, and it's possible that I can do the same thing through the YouTube scenario, but I'm going to incorporate the old analog CB radio shit, you know, and I don't want to be like the some of these other CB actually type channels. Nothing against what they're doing. They're doing very good content, and I really appreciate it. That's another thing too. Actually, I was on a live stream. What was it, last night, with another CB operator or another CB talker that has a YouTube channel, and this is a pretty good idea. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, I need to get a bunch of these guys that I've actually talked to on the radio, and also they have YouTube channels also, and like get a bunch of these guys and get them on a panel, you know, and we can just talk radio shit. Hell, we talk radio shit while we're on the radio anyways. Like, why not talk it while we're on YouTube? Just get a bunch of us guys and, like, you know, on a panel and talking that stuff, you know what I mean? And promoting our own channels in the same process, I guess. You know, I think that'd be kind of cool. Because I mean, communications. Like, if you were to look at it on a, like, a quote unquote prepper aspect, communications is a vital part of that prepper scenario. So I mean, or you know, just communications period is just in daily life is a vital scenario. I mean, and knowing how to communicate and all that stuff, and just CB is just another medium, but it's a medium that um, that that could be fun, if you want to get into it and all that stuff. But it also could be something that, like, for instance, if the cell phones were all to just get shut down, like get the next thing they just turned off right now. All right. Well, how would you be able to communicate with like people down the street or the next town over or whatever? I mean, smoke signals. I mean, this is something that it's like, how would you know what's going on in the next block or the next town over, you know, um, if everything was to go to shit, for instance, and it doesn't look like any um, end in sight of that. Communications is a big thing, and I think that's one of the things lacking in just this so-called insane society that we're living in at the moment. Is nobody really knows how to communicate. I mean, it's doesn't it's a lot of lies, deception, presumption, assumption. It's a lot of that, and there's no real evidence, no real truth. And when evidence of truth and truth is put out, it's tried to shove it. They try to shove it under the carpet like it doesn't exist. It's so much easier to just you know do the wrong thing, right? It's hard to do the right thing, and you know that's the thing. It's just so much easier to just do the wrong thing, just to lie, to steal, to cheat. It's so much easier. Yeah, well, you know, like I said, I mean, even when I was a kid, um, CB radio was how me and my friends would talk to each other. You know what I mean? Because there was before cell phones and the internet was even invented. So I mean, that's how we talked to each other. And then when we got older and we got driver's license, we put those CBs in our cars and shit, and that's what we, that's how we talked to our friends like in middle school and high school and stuff. You know, um, through the CB radio, and then cell phones and the internet came into play, and that kind of put a stop to a lot of like the younger generation even noticing the CB radio, unless like their parents were into it and they were introduced or exposed to it through that way. Otherwise, a lot of the younger generation just don't know anything about it. It's like you even say stuff about that kind of thing. It's like their brain crashes and they pop a gasket or something in their head. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? But I'm kind of the same way when it comes down to this digital shit. This digital computer stuff. I'm kind of the same way. When it comes down to coding and computer software. I'm more of a hardware kind of guy. I like to get inside and mess with the guts. I don't really, I've never really gotten into the software part of it, like programming. That's like that's like a whole foreign language to me, and I look like an idiot, trying to listen to that shit. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I can sit there and talk about electronics, which I don't know very much, but I know a little bit. And I'm gonna turn this volume down anyway because I don't know if that's bothering y'all. It's just kind of noise in the background while I'm talking. But anyway, but it's a good thing, even if you don't, in my opinion, even if you don't use it for like an everyday thing like I do, in it, for instance, or like a hobby, or where you can talk to people. Because I use it every day to talk to like locals, and also when Skip's running, I talk to outside of the area where I'm at, like out of the state or into other states, other countries. The radio I'm talking about, allows free speech. Cell phones are okay. Well, that's my this is my thing about, for instance, ham. All right, you're basically registering your speech with the government when you um, apply and to become a ham operator. You're allowing you're giving up your right all right, basically, and you're giving it up to the government, and you're allowing them to give you in return a privilege. All right, and the privilege is, okay, we're going to allow you to talk on these frequencies over here only, and we'll regulate that and all that other stuff, and then that's that. You don't have that right anymore. We've given and we've altered it and turned it around and made it into a privilege, and that's for the ham thing. I don't register my guns with the fucking government, so I'm not going to register my speech. CB band in my mind is the last bastion of free speech when it comes down to talking on the airwaves, because if you're a ham operator, a licensed ham operator, and you're talking on ham frequencies, there's a certain rules and protocol that you have to do, and then if you don't, you can get in trouble by other ham operators that also can in turn can get the government involved, because they can turn into tattletales. They're like, hey, that guy's not doing it right, go get him. You know what I'm saying? And they do that. You know what I'm saying? They do that because once you become a ham operator, everything it's all public knowledge. You can type somebody's ham call into the computer and fucking look up their ham call, and you can find out their address. You can find out all kinds of stuff about that guy just by looking up their ham call and what's on public information. I mean, how I can Google Earth your fucking address, and I can see exactly what your house looks like. You know what I mean? But that's a public information. But you've given up that privacy when you become a ham operator. Yeah, right on. Yeah, but I'm not an expert. I'm just somebody. I'm just a dude, man. I'm just the dude because don't take anything I the gospel, but I hope it makes people think about some things, and then it's like, okay, maybe it makes them think enough to where they like, if they disagree with what I'm saying and they're like, oh, hell bent on trying to prove me wrong. I'm like, okay, well, look into it, or for instance, try to prove me wrong if that's the case. I mean, because or just making people think about things that they didn't think about before. You know what I mean? But I'm just speaking, like common speak, and I'm not, you know. And then I'm also just talking from experience, from my experience, and what I've learned, and then also learning. I try to learn from other people's mistakes also, not only my own mistakes. I try to learn from others. Like I'll give you an example. I mean, I knew this one guy that was homeless, which that's not the problem, and he lived up underneath the overpass, which was that's not necessarily the problem, but he was also a heroin addict. That to me was the problem. But I learned from his mistakes because he made mistakes and it got him to where he was at. And I was like, well, shit, I don't want to go where he's at, so I'm going to learn from those mistakes and not do that. I don't have to put my hand in the fire to know it's hot. You know what I mean? I can learn from other people's mistakes. That dude put a hand in the fire, he burned himself. I'm not going to do that.
OCQ, World Radio 918, World Radio 918, Northeastern California's calling.
Northeastern California, double one, double two, listening.
Double one, double two, World Radio 918, Northeastern California.
Hey, 918. Hey, the 1122 Wingnut out here in the Panhandle, Florida. Tipping my hat to you. Afternoon time to you, sir.
How about it, double? Good afternoon to you too. Sure you're having nice weather down there. World Radio?
Well, it's working so far. I think this week's going to be pretty good, man. I'm looking forward to it.
It's been nice and freezing weather here at night. Daytime gets up about maybe
Hey, roger that. Well, hey, put a log in the fire for me, man.
Heck, USL, yeah, we working on it.
Hey, roger that. Well, hey, man, I'm going to get back over here on the side, be listening to it all. Hey, this is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here in the Panhandle, Florida, Panama City, back on the side.
Heck, USL 1122, take care down there. World Radio 918, Northeastern California. 1122, Florida, 787, Southwest Washington, waving a hand.
Hey, 787 out there in Washington, man, I'm tipping my hat right back to you, man.
Back, USL 1122, one corner to the other. 73 Steve, slow down, it's good there. 787, stand by.
Hey, roger that, 787, man. It's good to hear you out there, man. You keep it up. 1122 Wingnut out here listening to it all. Hey, evening time there, JT.
All right, 003, yeah, losing you out there. And so, anyway, our conditions out here in California hasn't been too good today. So we're just hearing a few voices come in. So, but we heard you want to wave a hand at you. So we're saying you have a good day out there in Tennessee. And till next time, 73.
Yeah, roger that there, Grim Reaper. I appreciate it, mate.
That was pretty quick. Oh, well, maybe it'll pick up in a while, over. Yeah, check on that. That's just been a real poor condition last year. I'm surprised 1122 hurt me, but he did.
Yeah, I heard you out there. The 1122 Wingnut listening to it all, man.
Thank you, well, nice contact on the present conditions, mate. Alrighty, we're just sitting by listening. Didn't read the mail again, so LOCQ, World Radio 918, Northeastern California is calling up. 787, Southwest Washington, I'll be standing by. Okay, David, we'll catch you later. 73, 787, 6666, ciao.
Hey, 6666, this is the Wingnut Radio, the 1122 Wingnut listening. Nope, not stretching out.
Yeah, you're making a trip up to Washington State. Conditions are not good, but we got you in there, over.
Washington State, from one corner to the next. That's what I like about Skip, man. I love that about Skip. That's one of the things I do love about Skip, man. I can sit there and talk to people that I don't really get to talk to all that often. Well, I mean, you know, because of the Skip. But I mean, if it was a regular thing, that'd be kind of cool. But it's not all the time, so it's actually like a treat when it's actually I can talk to people out there in Washington State from where I'm sitting just by the CB radio, and I'm not really even using a lot of wattage. I'm not doing a lot of stuff. I'm not, you know.
Marine Time there, 101, 350, Panama City. Well, it's awesome. Man, I've been hollering for you when I was in Destin. I never did hear you, man. Well, I hadn't been on here until just now, Roger. You'd have been triple drumming, Lindsay Nixon in the Rusty. It's a little chilly down there. You'd have been to the bridge. Listen, really awesome. He reached up and he'd have been to each one of the hummingbird island. See, never remember each other? Oh, there's too many of them in there that time, Randy. Hey, Roger, that's awesome. Well, you're making a good trip over here on the back side of the boat, my friend. You're booming in here, awesome. Okay, Roger, got you in there good right now. Just, I heard that witch doctor come in there. Right on, witch doctor. Did you hear that Australian dude over there in Washington State? Yeah, that's, Seek, Washington State. Yeah, I heard him. I was wondering how the hell did Laurie end up in Washington there, Roger? Richard Duck we're radio 00. Hey, Roger on that. Where you at in the boat right now? Hey, down here on South of Mercy, have you met each other? We were in Destin, an hour ago, and we're making pretty good time. We got 6 more miles to the boat ramp, but it's a little chillier now than it was when we left there. Over 101, 918. Yeah, Roger. All right, 101, there's a bunch in there. One of them's calling you there. Go ahead and get him there, buddy. Take care. It's good to hear from you. 73 to you there, buddy. Take care. Roger on 100 miles ground wave on the boat. I can talk to y'all better out of the boat than I can in the house. Ain't that a crying shame? But anyway, it's awesome. Merry Christmas, man.
That's pretty crazy. He said I could talk to y'all better in the boat than I can at the house. That's pretty messed up. He's sitting out there on the boat talking on the damn CB radio. That's pretty cool, man.
Sacramento track. Radio 001, Needle Bender 821, saying hello, mellow jello from the West Indies.
This is the 2 Fox India 1122, the 1122 Wing Nut Radio out here on the side of the road. I'll be listening to all that DX out there. Come on back, 1122 on the side.
Everybody else, so anyway, keep it up, sounding good, my friend. Enjoy your video. Hey, good morning, Mr. Weekend. Good evening, Mr. Weekend.
Hey, Witch Doctor, I hear you out there, Philip. Hey, good to hear you out there. Hey, the 1122 out here listening to it all.
Yes, good as always into my receive down here, bottom side of the West Indies there, Mikey. All right. Yeah. Have a wonderful evening. Welcome to the weekend. It's always nice to hear you very good from time to time. Hey, number 1, number 2, Mr. Wingnut ATTO, my long-time friend, Witch Doctor. We're ready, 001, Needle Bender 821, saying bye-bye, and I'm gone.
Roger, Roger there, Witch Doctor. You have a good one out there, sir. The 1122 Wingnut, back out. Hello. What's going on? You tell me.
3754 Alabama, 73s.
It's a possibility when it, Miss Waterman. I don't know. But sitting out there on the boat, out in the middle of the water, gets a better signal. So I just talked to a guy in Washington State, and I just talked to a guy in Trinidad, which is just down there in the West Indies, just above Venezuela. I mean, within minutes of each other. That's pretty cool. I love it when the skips like that. You know, I love it when it skips like that.
Possum 1, Panama City said hello. Oh, hey, Possum 1. Yeah, tell Randy. I heard him out there, man. Yeah, I heard that 101 Randy.
Grim Reaper. So whereabouts in the UK? I know a guy that lives in Swaffham, like was it the northwest, or no, it's the northeastern part of UK or something like that.
We'll get back to him. Anyway, Possum 1, thanks for coming in here to the High Sierra. I've got Needle Bender 949 up here north of Lake Tahoe. All right, Parker, take care. 73s, 350, Possum 1 on the side. Randy, if you can hear me, Parker said hello. Hello, Possum. Hello, Possum. Oh, yeah. I guess No years. 5011 Southern Oregon. Try to make a trip out there. Hey, Possum, 514 waving my hand. Hey, John, 8514. Right there, 514. Hey, Mr. John, there, left Panama City, Florida. Good evening, John. Which up the river? Hello there, Possum. Hello, Witch Doctor Phil out there. Tom leaving to anybody. Okay, 13, I'm still hearing you. But I'm also hearing 514, John, around Panama City, also. I'm with you in Ohio.
It's funny too. Witch Doctor down there in Trinidad, he's got himself his own. He's got a YouTube channel also, and he does live streaming. Like sometimes he does live streaming or video gates of skipping conditions. Like right now, for instance, he's probably doing a video gate right now as we're talking. You know what I mean, on his end, and then he'll put it on his YouTube channel also. That see, that's another thing too, man. It would be kind of cool if I can get a couple of these guys, a few of these guys or whatever, that I know, that I've been talking to for a long time on the radio, and get them all on a panel. You know, a bunch of us just get us all on a panel and just talk about whatever. You know, maybe just radio stuff or CB stuff or whatever, but to get us on all on a panel. You know what I mean? We've been talking to each other for years on the radio and stuff like that, but it would be really cool to get us all on a pan, or a few of us on the panel, and actually just have us sit down, conversate. Oh, thanks, Miss Waterman. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that channel. Actually, now I think about it, I'm gonna have to look into it myself. Now I think about it, I'm gonna pop over there and look into something, and see what I got going on here. Let's see if I can. Oh, I'm gonna have to switch. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. 6 subscribers. Well, hopefully we'll be able to change that, Mr. Grim Reaper. Maybe just by you know advertising it on my channel, even though I'm not really that big of a deal. Yeah, right on. I agree, Miss Waterman. And I'm trying to get rid of this noise. Let's see if I can get rid of this noise. I hear a buzz in my audio. That's what I'm trying to get rid of that. Anyway, man, that's just not the greatest phone setup. Okay. Anyway, I know you guys can hear it because I can hear it too. Now, when I listen to this, when I go to YouTube and listen to it, I can hear this like a hum in my audio when I talk. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. So I apologize for that. As long as I don't have any other, if any other noises like get too unbearable where you can't understand me and all that stuff, you definitely let me know what's going on. I'll try and figure it out and correct it. It could be something simple. I mean, it could be just like I need to like a grounding issue, or put some Ferrite beats on something, or just a whole nother microphone type of setup altogether. Well, I mean, even like Grim Reaper. See, that's the thing. It's like if you were wanting to do something like for instance, right now, I mean, I'm on StreamYard. All right, I'm broadcasting on not Facebook, YouTube. All right, I'm broadcasting on YouTube, but and I have and StreamYard gives you all these options where I can have guests and stuff like that, like where I can have a bunch of people on the panel, and we can be talking, and also all the chat going on at the same time. And if you were wanting to do something like that, that'd probably, you know, something that you can look into is the StreamYard aspect, for doing like panels or like a podcast or something like that, broadcasting on to whatever platform. I think you can put it on whatever platform. You can put it on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, whatever. I think you can put it on multiple platforms at the same time through StreamYard. And then, but you can do which what I'm doing at the moment is you can do the free aspect. They give you just for doing it or using whatever you can they allow you 20 hours a month for free. All right, and but that's it. All right, you set up like an email account or whatever, and do the StreamYard, and they give you 20 hours a month. All right, now they also you can pay for it. Um, Yeah, StreamYard is pretty easy. It's not that bad. It took me a minute because I had to upgrade some things for me personally in my scenario because I'm on a cell phone and I was on a crappy cell phone at the time when I was trying to get everything kind of set up, and it got to the point where I had to buy another cell phone because my screen was cracked all over the place and it was getting to the point where I couldn't even see anything, so I had to buy a new cell phone altogether. And then on top of that, I upgraded my microphone and headset scenario because I was using like some crappy shit at first on the other cell phone, so I kind of upgraded on that. And then I don't know exactly um, if that was the only thing, the only issues or whatever. But because everything else is still the same, because I'm on a prepaid like Straight Talk type of cell phone type of system. And but when I first was trying to get this first set up, um, my no matter what browser I used, and I tried like 5 different browsers, but it didn't matter what browser I was using, it wouldn't stay connected to my microphone. And that was the other reason why I changed up to this new headset. Um, but um, but now that I've got a newer cell phone, or new to me anyway, is newer, um, and then a newer headset, and then for some reason everything's kind of working where the browser stays connected, and I'm able to do a live stream on my own, and then also I can go into other people's live stream and sit on their panel, for instance. If they're using StreamYard, for instance, if they're using StreamYard, I can pop in through StreamYard and go into their panel. And that's the thing. It's like, like for instance, if you had StreamYard or whatever, and you've already given your permission for it to use your camera and your microphone or whatever, and if I put the link in, you can pop in the link and you can pop on the panel right here now. That kind of thing. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. See, that's another thing too, man. I mean, me personally, like I said, I'm a CB talker. I'm still analog. So the only internet type social network that I'm on is YouTube. I haven't really, I really don't really give a crap about all this other stuff, man. But I mean, but anyway, I'm just using this because this is the platform right now I'm kind of focused on, and I'm gonna just stick with that when it comes down to the internet and just stay with one. But it I'm worried that a lot of this is kind of like a bait and switch scenario, kind of like they did with Facebook. They baited everybody in at the beginning with all these promises and stuff and all this other crap, and then they totally switched everything up. They're doing the same thing with YouTube now too, also. I mean, when it comes down to, they baited everybody in when they first started YouTube, and everybody was like, creating content and all this, it's free, good to go. You know, now it's like commercials out the ass, all these fucking community guideline crap, fucking censorship, deleting videos, deleting comments on my videos. The YouTube has been deleting, has have been known to delete comments on my videos, and it wasn't like profane or anything like that. I mean, matter of fact, there's this one guy, lives in the UK or whatever, and he's got a YouTube channel. He came over to my channel and he commented like something as simple as, "Hey, how you doing?" And that was about it, literally. And they deleted the comment. I mean, like 3 minutes after it was posted. You know what I mean? And it's just bullshit. You know, I mean, I've had videos of mine, old videos of mine, deleted, and they claimed it was disinformation. You know, fuck 'em. I think all these platforms, I have a fear that all these platforms are going to go that direction, no matter what platform you're on. Well, that's why I mean, honestly, that's why I was suggesting. Like, for instance, if you had the money to sit there and start up your own server system, and basically start your own YouTube or your own Facebook, you know what I mean? Um, it really comes down to the money. I mean, because it's really hard, really expensive, to get that kind of stuff set up. It really is. When it comes down to the amount of money it takes for the servers, the amount of money for the coding. What do you? Well, um, no, the Google account that I'm using right at this moment to go through Streamyard. When I first set it up, I uh, I don't know if I was paying attention or not, but I accidentally put, as my age as 2 years old. Okay, so according to them, once I put that on there, and that, and saying that is exactly how old I am, they think I'm too young to even be on the internet. So they say, well, they're gonna shut down my account, unless I sign up for supervision. All right. So I decided I'm not even going to sign up for supervision, and I'm getting on this. I've got 9 days left on it until they shut it down, which is fine. Also, but even on the Streamyard thing right now, on this particular account that I've got set up, I've already used up almost all my 20 hours. I've got 2 hours left on that 20-hour free deal. So I'm just kind of wasting 3 hours using to get it up, and then just saying fuck it, because like I said, I got 8 days left on the damn account. I'm just going to go ahead and either use one of my backup accounts and just and go and use and start up a new 20-hour account with StreamYard with one of my backup Google accounts, or make up a whole nother Google account altogether to replace this one. And so because I have like I think three, like backups. Like for instance, my YouTube channel. I got put in YouTube jail once, and I ended up making about three backup channels. So all I have to do is just use one of those backups and start a whole nother 20-hour. um, thing up. You know what I mean? Stay in the free instead of trying to pay for StreamYard. And then, who knows? They might get to the point where they'll try and StreamYard might even change that. They won't offer even free stuff anymore. It's a possibility. You know what I mean? But there's also the possibility some other people out there will make other apps or programs or whatever where we can live stream, because I mean it's a big demand for live streaming altogether, and in so many different levels. I mean, the gaming industry really do a lot of it too, and they push a lot of that stuff. Yeah, no, I'll be around. No, that's no, yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like I was just, it was. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's just they want to act stupid when it comes down to that shit. Yeah, well, I hope not. I mean, because honestly, man, that was the thing. It really pissed me off when YouTube changed their policy. You know, because I was live streaming like normal, like using YouTube, because it was easier to live stream and then actually like recording a video and then downloading it onto YouTube. It was so much easier to just live stream it. And then they changed it all to where you had to have 1,000 subscribers before you can do live streaming on YouTube using YouTube. So yeah, that's why a lot of people, and that's the reason why I kind of veered off to that. I started using StreamYard because I mean I saw how easy it was for other people to do it and what they were able to do using the live stream through StreamYard. Broadcasting it to like I said, multiple platforms. I know some guys that are actually broadcasting like 4 or 5 different platforms. Like I think they were doing YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all kind like 6 different damn platforms all at the same time using StreamYard. So I thought that was kind of neat. But I'm not. I'm only concerned about doing one platform. Yeah, but even then, it's like I don't really have a lot of watch hours. Honestly, man, I did look through some of my analytics on uh, was it the YouTube thing or whatever, and it was actually showing that majority of the people that view my videos, even if they don't watch it all the way through, but at least the people that come in and watch the videos that I put out, majority of them are actually just people that are not even subscribed or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I get a lot of what I call window shoppers or window lookers, uh, or window lickers, whatever. But whatever. Yeah, I get a lot of window shoppers that come in and just kind of look in and don't do anything. Like they don't subscribe, they don't comment, they don't like, they just kind of watch the video and go. But that's okay too. But I'm not trying to be like a big YouTube guy either. But I'm kind of, because like I said, I kind of just do this for my own boredom, I guess, or because I feel like it. I don't know. Yeah. Well, you know, it's just one of them things. I mean, I get it because I kind of do the same thing sometimes. I mean, there's some channels that I might catch a video here and there, but I don't really like their content enough to subscribe to it. But I might watch a video here and there, so I get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not in it for the money either. You know what I mean? And it would just seem like too much work. It would seem like work, like the type of work I don't want to do. I want to do if I'm going to do something to make money, I want to do something that I enjoy doing, where whatever I'm doing doesn't seem like work, but I'm able to make a comfortable or better living doing it. That's what I want. I want. That's the type of stuff I'm striving for in my life. You know, I mean, it's just hard to find and hard to in this insane um, society system that's set up. It's kind of hard to actually bring your dreams to a point where you can actually make money at it. You know, I know it does happen. There are people out there that start from goddamn nothing and then they become like a billionaire. But it didn't happen overnight. But that's the thing, is it does happen. I know it can happen, but it's I'm still working on my first million. You know what I mean? And at this rate, I'll be dead and buried before I'll be able to retire. I mean, I'll probably be working till the day I die. You know, um, and that sucks actually. But I guess it's the trade-off, because I didn't I did a lot of stuff that a lot of people wait to do until they're retired. I did a lot of that stuff when I was young. You know what I mean? There's some things that I did when I was young that a lot of people, that they spend their whole lives working their ass off to the point where they can retire so they can do the stuff that I did when I was young. But by then they're old as fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah, most activists. Well, see, I'm not really trying to be an activist now. I mean, I might talk about certain types of issues or whatever, and I have my own observations and opinions and stuff. But I don't really, classify myself, for instance, to be an activist. But even then, it's kind of hard. You see these guys that are actor, like I guess you would classify them as activists. They go out there and they do these audits and stuff like that, and trying to keep the government in check and filming the police or whatever. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? And trying to make a living doing that. Oh man, that's where some of these guys, they kind of go overboard. They'll try and create the problem so it makes good, you know good TV, I guess you would call it. You know what I mean? um, because if they always went and recorded the cops and nothing ever happened, it wouldn't make very good TV. you know in a way. I mean, there's some people who would still watch it, but people want there's a lot of people out there that just want to see, like, you know either the cops getting owned, or the cops owning the dude fucking holding the camera. you know One of the two. And people are looking. There's people. So anyway, and then some people create that just so they can make more views, get more money out of it, more, um, more monetary fucking uh, gain out of it. And then on top, I mean, personally, put it this way: if I was going to sell anything on my channel, I'd probably sell stuff that I've made myself. If I was going to do that, which, that'd be cool. I've featured some of the stuff that I made, and I've actually shown me making stuff. But if I was going to actually like sit down and like try and sell it, like some of these guys, they try and sell like damn T-shirts and shit. You know what I mean? If I was going to sell anything, I was going to sell my stuff. That's what I would do. I wouldn't do all this other shit. Hey, Roger that there, Mr. Grim Reaper. You have a good one out there. Cheers, beers, boobs, and barbecue. Yeah, you're right, Miss Waterman. Yeah, for one, there's no vet bill, there's no feed bill, because I'm gonna tell you, man, these damn dogs that I got, the bigger they get, the more they eat, and the more expensive it gets. Those metal animals, they don't eat shit. And it's like the damn feed bill and the vet bill ain't nothing. But I will say this about live dogs: they'll keep your feet warm in the winter. What's going on, Bex? What's going on, man? Just kind of sitting here, man. Holy crap! Australia's starting to come in the radio. This is a two Fox India 1122 Wingnut out here listening for all that DX out there in the South Pacific. Any stations out there in Australia, New Zealand, the 1122 listening. Hey, 102. I hear you out there in Jamaica. Good evening. Hey, Roger that. 702 1122 out here stretching it. I heard somebody out there in Australia, so I was trying to head out that way. Roger. Hey, 73. Hey, World Radio 39. World Radio 39. You got a copy of the Fox India 1122 Wingnut down here in Panama City? Hey, 39. Good day, get out there. Good afternoon, or actually good, yeah. What is it? Good night or whatever. Hell, I can't remember. It's like 16-hour difference. Shit. Hey, good to hear you. Good day. The 1122 Wingnut out here listening to you, 39. It's like 16-hour difference. I can't remember what time it is over there. See, okay, put it this way. So far on this live stream, I've talked to, I've talked down to the West Indies, Jamaica, Trinidad. Let's see here, Washington State. Now Australia is coming in. I love it. Hey, this is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here in the Panhandle, Florida, stretching it.
Hey, 249 Alabama. Hey, sounding good here in the Carmen Island in Southeast Mexico, Roger.
Yeah, Vex, Miss Waterman, she's on top of it.
Roger, World Radio 249. This is 10 World Radio 313 in Mexico. 73 is 249, 313. Wait a minute.
I can hear Toronto, Canada coming in.
Roger, World Radio 249. Modulation. Take care, to World Radio 249. Mexico. wishing you a happy holiday, sir. All right, World Radio 249 out there in the Big Bend. Okay. All right, good talking to you, my friend. Dropping out here pretty bad, so we're waving. World Radio anyway. 637 Sacramento, California, be on the side.
Well, attention all you shoppers out there. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here in the Panhandle, Florida, stretching that modulation out. Wingnut, QXW. There you go. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to do my little check here. Let's see here. Let's go to my subscriptions on YouTube. Let's see who is live at this moment. All right. T42. Oh, okay. I went off looking at something. Sorry about that, y'all. I went over to YouTube and kind of looked at something. I was checking up on who was all. Blackburn Audits is live at the moment, and there's quite a few other people. Not a whole lot, but a few other people that are live at the moment. I was just looking and seeing who was all live. I was sitting there thinking about it. It's like if when Blackburn audits, when I guess when the conversation gets all kind of going and getting good over there, I might wander over there. I'm not sure. I might go over there to later on and kind of see what's going on. But if the conversation gets good, I might get up on it. But there's a few other people that are doing lives at the moment. I was just looking. That's probably what happened. I went looking and everything muted on me. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, I didn't realize that until just now. I mean, I had a hunch, but I didn't realize it until just now. Like when I go over to YouTube and look through YouTube instead of looking through the StreamYard, it mutes me. So that's cool. That's all right. That's fine. But that damn skip is kind of running around, and it's not really a whole bunch of people coming in at the moment. So it's just me and you guys.
Hello.
Double one, double two, wing nut on the side.
535 North Central Florida. Sounding good here in the Carmen Island, Southeast Mexico. Roger.
Yeah, I'm working on my weekend, which actually I've actually had an extended weekend this week.
Roger, 535.
I'm actually
Back to you, my friend. Happy
uh,
New Year, and have a great holiday.
not necessarily looking forward to getting back to doing some work this coming week, but I need the money, so I am kind of looking forward to it. You should look into my disc. I don't do Discord. I'm not on Discord, or I don't do anything with Discord. Yeah, I kind of just basically stay right here on YouTube and um, the CB radio. That's pretty much. I don't really do any other stuff. I know quite a few people that are like spread all over the place. Many different platforms and Discord and all this other stuff. I'm just like I don't even want to try and even think about keeping up with all that stuff. I'm gonna keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Roger, Roger, 255 West Georgia. Hey, sounding good. Making a fine trip to Mexico, my friend. Signal report 3 by 5, 5 by 7. No problem at all. 73 to you and yours. I hope you're having a great DXing out down there. Please go ahead, 255 313 Mexico. How you doing, Larry?
Roger that, Miss Waterman. Roger. All right. I'm gonna take you guys for a small walk. I'm gonna go outside for a second. Uh, Hopefully my signal and all that stuff will stay good. Hopefully, if things start to go kind of hinky with the signal and stuff, you let me know. But I'm gonna wander out here.
Merry Christmas right back to you.
Yeah.
Great and happy holidays to you and yours, my friend. Thanks for the call. And definitely we hope to hear
Let's
you
come out here and kind of look and see what these guys are doing. My little monsters. My little monsters. And my baby girl, I've had to tie her up because man, she takes all the boys all over the neighborhood. So I've had to tie her up along with her mama. So Baby girl and her mama are tied up now, but it's driving me nuts because this one right here, she is such a sweetheart. Baby girl, she is such a sweetheart, but she's a troublemaker. She'll just run off and take all the boys all over the damn neighborhood. And she does the same thing with her mama. Like if baby girl and her mama get together, those two are troublemakers big time, but they're sweethearts, but they're troublemakers. So I got to keep them two tied up at the moment. And it kind of keeps all these guys here. If she was untied, she'd wander off and they'd all follow her. I don't know. Yeah, Dora the Explorer. Yep, she takes all the boys out of the yard. That's what it is. She don't bring them to the yard. She takes them out of the yard. Yeah, because I got two boys. Now that one, those two white ones are my boys. These are all girls. That's the mama. That's a girl. That's the youngest or the oldest. No, wait a minute. The youngest, because she was the last born. She was born right before her, and the boys were all born before. Because I had four boys and then the two girls. So at the moment, I've got three girls and two boys. There ain't nothing in there. Get out of there. I'm trying. I haven't really tried like really freaking hard, but I'm looking to try and find a home for him and baby girl, and that will leave me with big boy, my firstborn, the mother, and big girl. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but it's just the bigger they get, the harder it is to find people to find homes for them. But they are getting big. Yeah, you tying up, baby. You know, tie her up in the damn shit. You got yourself tangled up, Jazz. You can get yourself untangled. I'm tired of it. You get yourself you walk around in circles and get yourself tangled up in everything. It's your own goddamn fault. I have to sit down for a second. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Don't yank on my cord. Don't yank on my cord. Oh my god. Here, there we go. Don't yank on my cord, you stinker. Don't chew on my hand either. Here, what if I just yank that damn tongue? You grab that tongue and yank it right out of your freaking mouth. What if I do that? Huh? What are you gonna do then if I yank that tongue right out of your mouth? I just grab that tongue and yank it right out of your mouth. What? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Sneeze all over my damn hand. That's what you're gonna do, stinker. This is my big boy. He's my firstborn. Even though I didn't want any of these pups, I didn't want my mama getting damn pregnant in the first place. But I was there with all of them. All of them got born. This is Buddy right here. He had a he had a brother who looked similar to him, but I found a home for him. And, but I want to find a home for him and baby girl if I can. That'd be kind of cool. What are you doing over there? You waiting on me? You waiting on me? What are you doing? What are you doing? You waiting on me? Yeah. Yeah. 490 in Jamaica coming in. Don't chew on my wires. Don't chew on my wires. Oh, stinkers. Big girl's like, I'm laying on his lap. You can't lay on his lap too. Jealous. 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 Ah, open wide, open wide. Ah, stick my finger down your damn throat. Yeah, I understand that, Vex. I didn't have a dog for a long time. I had a cat for a while. I had another dog for another couple of years, and then I had a cat for a while, and then I got Jazz when all this stuff started a couple of years ago. Um, and she went through heat twice, and then, like I said, me and her had a deal. I was like, no boys in the yard. Well, she would go out of the yard and see the boys. Well, she's taught that same thing to these girls too. They go out of the yard to see these damn boys. I don't want them fucking going out of the yard and getting pregnant. And it costs too damn much money. I'm gonna try and find a cheaper way of getting them all fixed, but it just costs so damn much. Probably have to check out with like Humane Society or something. But they got this thing called Spay Bay. Here in Florida, you have to by law get them rabies shots. So I'd have to pay for rabies shots and get them neutered at the same time, or whatever, fixed. Because I'm not really caring about too much about the guys. I'm thinking about the girls. I just don't want to get them pregnant. Oh, I just heard 2-0 out there in Sydney, Australia, coming in the radio. Not very loud, but I just heard it. That's pretty cool. Sydney, Australia. Really? Y'all gonna do that in my lap? Y'all gonna sit there and have this argument in my lap? What the hell's wrong with y'all? You gonna have this argument in my lap? Huh? 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 Hey, chill the hell out, you two. What's up, buddy? How you doing, bud? You all right? Hey, don't be yanking on my cord. Don't be yanking on my cord. God damn, dude, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna wrestle each other in my lap. What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you guys? What are you doing? What the hell you think you're doing? Look at that. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that damn face. Oh my gosh. What are you sneezing so much for? What are you sneezing so much for? Big boy.
You take care, man. Spanish because a little bit
What are you doing, big girl?
Anybody?
Hmm? Doggies. Yeah. I mean, it's the safest thing to put on the internet, right? Doggies, I guess. Got 5 of them. Really? You're just gonna lay here in my lap now, huh? That's how it's gonna be. Just gonna lay here in my lap. Is that how it's gonna be? What is that? Is that like a little? Is that a tick? No. Okay, it's not a tick. I don't know what that is. Like a sore or something. Feel like a scab sitting there. Hmm. Well, hellfire. Look at this. Just look at it. Just look at it. Look at that down face. She's such a cutie. She's such a cutie. Mm. What's up, buddy? You're just standing there looking. They're like, what's going on? You're gonna stand there? What are you doing? Oh, you're looking at big boy's butt? Is that what you're doing? You're just staring at his butt? Yeah. Walk away. Walk away. Are you guys getting hungry? You guys getting hungry? Oh, look at you. That perked you up. You got up like real fast now, didn't you? You're like, hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you ready to eat something? Want some food? You guys want some food? Okay, hold on. Let me get the bowl. Let me get the bowl here. It's about that time. It's not quite dinner time, but it's dinner time enough. Well, I don't know. I'm telling you, emergency situation, dog food would be all right, but I wouldn't suggest it as a meal. But let's get back. Get back. All right. Get back. I have got to go to the store in a little bit and get me some more dog food. Look at it. Okay. Full pan. Pretty much a full pan. 2 big scoops dog food. Watch how long it takes for that thing to be disappeared. Oh, let me go. Hey, baby girl, come here. Oh, I gotta untie you so you can actually get some food. Hold on. Okay, go get. Come on. Yeah, you better get in there before they eat it all. I forgot she was tied up. All right, you guys, come on. Let baby girl get some of it. Baby girl get some. Come on. Let baby girl get some. Go ahead. No, they're all gonna fight over it. No, no, no. See? Empty. It did not take them long. Devoured it. Inhaled it. Inhaled it. Mm. Baby girl. Ain't no more in here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stinker. See, baby girl, she's sweetheart. She's a lap dog too, or she at least wants to be a lap dog for me. But she can be a troublemaker. My gosh, she can be such a troublemaker. Ugh, ugh. Watch out.
Hey, 605, we back down 605. 490, Jamaica. Yeah, 605, I hear you up in my radio, so I said you been down, man. 605, you're my good long-term friend. 490, standing by.
Dude, yeah. Gone in 60 seconds. Baby girl up there just licking the dang crumbs.
You're doing the same, my friend. I say you're doing all by yourself. 605, 490, standing by.
It don't take long for them to take it out. Like I said, I got to go to the store in a little while and get some more dog food. Because 30-pound bag don't really last worth of shit. I got to get a couple of them. What the fuck? Get out of there. What you think you're doing?
813, when I hear you on my radio, I got the key up. 813. Talk about 490, your friend. Standing by.
Okie Dean, I have no idea. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, man?
813, I have
What the hell?
the girl, I got the call.
What are you doing?
So taking out
You're here and you don't know why? Why are you here? That's basically all I was doing, is kind of hanging with the dogs, talking and listening to Skip on the radio and stuff, kind of thing. Yep, I've got 5 dogs. So that's what I did during the holidays, actually. I spent my holidays here alone with the dogs. Less drama. But dude, I mean, I will kind of agree with that there, Bex. I will kind of agree with that. Even though my dogs can be a little pain in the ass, they are definitely sometimes much better than a lot of humans. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. I let baby girl off and they took off. Get your ass back over here. I'm all right. That's it. You going back on the chain, baby girl. Come on. Because you are just going to lead all the boys everywhere else where I don't want them to go. You got to stay here because you're going to lead all my boys everywhere else. And I don't want them to. I want them to stay all right here. I want them to want to stay right here. Right here. I don't want you guys going anywhere. You stay in this yard. Stay around here. Protect the house. That's your job, is to protect the house, protect me. And in turn, I'll feed you. I'll feed you. I'll give you a place to stay. You know? Yeah. That was the thing. I let her off so she can have her food. But as soon as I turn my back, boom, she's gone. They take off. My big boy, my big boy, my big boy. That's right. That's my big boy. I used to have, well, see, I had a stray cat that came up to the house one time. This is a few years back, and see, I got these garbage cans just sitting right here. All right, um, and I tend to have um, when I don't have animals here, like for instance, if I didn't have any dogs or anything like that, I tend to get like possums and raccoons that want to get my garbage cans. Well, one day, man, I came out thinking it was a possum in my garbage can, ready to damn shoot something, and it was a cat. And I made a deal with the cat. I was like, listen, I looked at the cat dead in the eye. I was like, listen, all right, I will feed you every day if you stay out of my garbage cans. And that cat never stayed, it never got in my garbage cans again. And it stuck around for like 4 years. Um, you know, and it's like one of those things where like, I mean, I've even been out of town for like a week at a time, and there was nobody here to take care of the cat. And the cat found its own thing or did it found its own food. It stuck around, didn't take off. But as soon as I got Jazz, um, the cat stuck around for like 2 weeks and then just wandered off on its own. It's like it had its time. Stay here for 4 years and then took off. Came here and then on its own and it left on its own. Actually, it's probably better actually because since I got Jazz and then she got pregnant, now I got even more dogs. That cat wouldn't have had a chance. It would have been sitting up in a tree for the rest of his life until these dogs figure out how to climb trees, basically. Yeah, I do that with all animals, Vex. I do that. I do that with even these guys. Now these guys are a little bit too young. Now Jazz, the mother, I've made deals with her, but she's figured out loopholes in some of them. But these guys are just not quite. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, I was pushing something. You people, what's going on? What's going on, you people? Kind of using up my the last couple of hours of my live stream for using StreamYard, and then I'll start another account. So I can start another 20 hours. Just kind of using them up, what I got left. And I was sitting there listening to Skip on the radio, but then that kind of died out. So I'm sitting here messing with my dogs, hanging out, just sitting here and talking to everybody in the chat and whoever is listening. Yeah, I was looking around. I was like, there's a few people that are got some live streams going on at the same time, but not very much going on at the moment. So I was like, well, I got bored. Like I said, I was talking to people on the radio, but that kind of died out. So here I am. Hmm. Yeah. You people, she's on top of it, man. That's Miss Water. That's JT right there. She's right on top of it. That's another thing too. I was wanting to say, you people, I'm telling you, I really appreciate let me up on the stream, your stream the other day or whatever, the other morning or whatever it was. I really enjoyed it. It was good conversations, and I like that kind of thing. So I'm always looking for things like that. Come over here, sit next to baby girl. Hmm. Hmm. As long as you don't rip the cord out of my damn hand and all that stuff out of the phone, then we're good to go. Here, chew on your own foot. Chew on your own foot. Chew on your own foot. Chew on your own. Look at you. Here, chew on your own foot. Here. Here, chew that. Here, that's what you chew on. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to hold this camera as steady as I can, but I can't do it. Really? He's gonna steal it from him? Give me that thing. Give me that bone. Give it to me. Oh, here. I'll grab this over here and I'll throw that, and you'll go after that, and I'll take the bone from him. Watch this. Watch this trick. You don't want to give me the bone? I'll pick this up. You guys want that, don't you? You want that? Watch this. I want that bone. If you want this, give me the bone. Buddy. Buddy. Yeah. Oh, no, no. He's going to pick it. Didn't fall for it, but he kind of sort of did. Yep. Well, let's see here. Yep, he wants both of them. Sounds like a helicopter right there. I don't think you guys can see it. There's a helicopter right there. There it is right there. I don't know if y'all can see that in the video. Floating right over my damn house. Okay. Oh, look. Chemtrails. Isn't that cool? See, it starts way back there, all the way, and actually the airplane's right there, so it's still continuing. It'll keep on going, but it goes all the way back that way. That is a chemtrail. If that was just a contrail, all right, the airplane is right there, the trail would end right there, and it would be gone. But that's not a contrail. That's a chemtrail. That's a chemtrail. That's the difference for all you stupid people out there. There's like, oh no, that's just like some kind of conspiracy theory thing. You guys are stupid. Yep. That is the difference between the chemtrail and a contrail. But yeah, I don't know. See, in some, if you look over in your areas, actually, there's my tower, y'all. That's my tower with my CB antenna. It's leaning, it's leaning a little bit. The hurricane made it lean a little bit. But that's the difference, you know. It's like, I mean, you look in your area. I mean, that's just one at the moment. But some areas, man, these things are crisscrossing all over the skies and shit, and what they're pumping out, you know. See all that stuff, it starts way back there and it goes all the way and it continues back into this cloud and it continues way the fuck over there because the plane's like way the hell over there now. And so, yeah, that's what we're breathing, y'all. You know, if you think about it, I don't know if anybody's old enough, but if you think about 30 years ago, you did not see those. If you think about it, Master Ron, good to see you. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. I've got let's say probably about an hour left on this stream before I got to start a whole nother thing, and I've been sitting here kind of doing stuff for about a couple of hours, and everybody's starting to come in.
I'm not quite sure, but did you say 5-4 mobile? Number 5-4, car 54, where are you? Southern Alabama, 829, Winter, Ontario.
David, what's going on, David? I didn't even see you. I wasn't even paying. New Guru, what's going on? Yeah, I didn't even see you guys popping in. Good to see you, man. So I'm glad y'all popping in. I mean, like I said, I only got like an hour left on this stream, and if anybody wanted to, let me know. I mean, I'll put a link in the thing, and then we can have a chat if anybody wanted to. But I can only do it for about an hour, and then I gotta start the stream all over under a new account. But there are other people doing streams at the same time. But I didn't know if anybody was interested. You know, I will put the link in there, and anybody can. You know, I'll let you guys up, and we'll talk. But I started this really because there was some skip running around, so I was recording some.
Whiskey Sierra 1362. Good to hear from you, sir. Operator John up here in Ontario, Canada. Whiskey Sierra 0829.
And right now, Ontario, Canada is coming in there, but there was a whole bunch of skipping there, so I was doing that, and then I kind of wandered off doing something else, started playing with the dogs. But I was really, like I was saying, I was telling everybody else earlier, so I'll tell the newcomers in there. One of the main reasons why I started this damn thing in the first place is just because just trying to use up. I had 3 hours left on my you know, my 20-hour free thing on StreamYard. I had like 3 hours left on it, so I was just kind of like using up the last 3 hours, and then I'll start up another account or whatever. Or I've got a couple of accounts actually. I don't know if I'll use one of my old my backup accounts, or I'll just end this one altogether and then start a whole nother one altogether in its place. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but it won't take me long to do it. But I was just kind of using up the last 3 hours, and I've got like an hour left before I've used up my 20 hours. I know it won't shut me off, but you know what I mean? Well, that's true. I mean, you know, I could just keep on going and stuff, man. Just keep the stream going for a while if I wanted to. That's true. But like out of the 20-hour thing, I mean, you know, that'll be up like in an hour from now. I mean, if I continue streaming for another hour, that'll be my 20 hours. But I just wanted to kind of use them up. But if I got into a conversation with people or whatever, if I had people up on the panel or whatever, and I started up and it just ended up being more going on longer than an hour, I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, right on, Vex. Right on. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I mean, I end up starting up a new account anyway and start my another 20-hour block. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm gonna utilize that as long as I can, because I mean, there is that possibility that StreamYard might change things up and they won't even offer free stuff anymore. I mean, there is that possibility they could do that. Oh, they will send you a bill? Is that what you've never gotten a bill? Okay. I haven't heard of anybody gotten a bill yet. So that I mean, like for instance, they're on the free deal and they went over their 20-hour. I haven't heard of anybody receiving a bill for like going over that yet. I'm not saying it doesn't or it hasn't happened or it won't happen or whatever. I haven't yet heard of anybody getting billed. Right. Right on, Vex. But because me, I mean, seriously, man, if I mix it up, not only just the CB stuff, and I mix it up, and do whatever, like working in my shop or whatever, just doing whatever and and utilizing a live stream, I can burn up 20 hours pretty damn easy. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. I don't really need another bill. I really don't. I've got enough damn bills that come in all the time. I don't need another one. But it doesn't. It's not a big deal. I mean, like I said, I've not only the account that I'm using now, but I've got like three others that I made up for backups for YouTube anyway. Just so if if they decide to put me in YouTube jail again, I've got my backup channels. I'll just use one of them accounts and start a whole nother 20-hour thing, or take 5 minutes and make a whole nother account. Which doesn't take long. No. No, like I said, I'm going to utilize the free aspect of these type of things, man. As long as it'll stay on, as long as it'll keep on doing that. So yeah. Well, like I said, Miss Waterman, I mean, I had to when they put me in Facebook, not Facebook. I've been in Facebook jail also, but when they put me in YouTube jail, uh, I had to because I couldn't do anything with my YouTube stuff. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't download or any of that stuff. I couldn't even comment. Couldn't even comment on my own videos. They just shut me down altogether. I mean, I can still watch YouTube. I just couldn't do anything with my channel. So I had to make a whole nother channel. That reminds me. I mean, there's really nothing on it, but I have another channel. It's instead of Anarchy Television, like the word spelled all the way out, it's Anarchy TV. Um, just like TV, Anarchy TV. That's my backup channel. I also have another one, another backup to that backup, but I don't use it. I haven't really done anything. I haven't done anything with it. I just made the account and it's just there. But it's a backup to the backup, and I might make a backup to the backup to the backup. Oh, I know there's one guy. Was it you people? He was talking about, having like, was it you people or it might have been you people. It might have been somebody else, but somebody was talking about it the other day where they've got like 30 freaking accounts. And I'm sitting there thinking about it. It's like just trying to keep up with the freaking, all the passwords. You know what I mean? Write them down. Yeah. But I'm just saying it's like 30 freaking accounts. It's just trying to keep up with all that stuff, man. It's like, damn. The what? The Ringling Brothers house where they was born caught on fire yesterday. Okay, yeah, okay, right on. I wasn't sure if it was you people or not. I couldn't remember if it was you or not, but it was somebody I was talking to the other day. I can't remember who it was now. Think about it, but I was talking to somebody, and they said they got 30 freaking accounts, and I'm like, my God. I mean, and I know people that are like, for instance, they use the Streamyard. But not only are they broadcasting on YouTube, but they're broadcasting on like 5 or 6 different platforms all at the same time. I'm just like, how the fuck do you keep up with that shit? I mean, I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. That's why I keep it simple. Right, right. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I got a couple of backup, emails and stuff because when this one runs, actually, technically, the email that is running the StreamYard right now, that one's going to be shut down in about 8 days anyway. So I'm going to get rid of that one and start another one altogether in its place. But I still, like I said, I've got two backups already set up um, from prior stuff. So it's not a big deal. It's like once one, no, it's like for instance, like once I use up my 20 hours on this before the month is up, I'll just do one of the other accounts, start a whole nother 20 hour block. You know what I mean? And then when I'm able to get back on the 20 hours, like, okay, for instance, like this one, for instance, if I stuck with this email, which I'm not, but if I did, the 20-hour thing will start back up December 20 something. So, I mean, I can just do another account, do the 20 hours on that one. And then when this one resets, I can come back to this one, blah, 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 just back and forth, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you smell what I'm stepping in? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Montego Bay coming in. But like I said, here I'll like do it. I'll do it anyway. I don't know if anybody wants to come up, but I'll throw it in there anyway. I'll think about it, just in case.
Thank you so much, and you doing likewise in Montego Bay, Jamaica, QSL. 813, good copy on you, sir. Top of the evening. 813, this is 013. Top of the day to you.
Hey, no worries, Vex. No worries, Vex. I'm not like trying to get you guys to like stop what you're doing and come on a panel or not. I'm just throwing that option out there. If anybody is wants to come up and talk, that's fine too. I'm just throwing that option out there because I hadn't put the link out until just now. So, but whatever. Talk about food, man. Hell, it's what going on 4 o'clock in the evening here, local time. It's almost dinner time.
Mark, Tampa Bay, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I don't know what I'm gonna cook yet. I haven't decided. Well, now I think about it. I might do that. Now I think about it. I do need to kind of go up to the store and get dog food. And while I'm out, I might get some dinner and either start up another live later on or pop onto other people's because I know I think. Um, Blackburn is live at the moment, I think. And if he's live when I get back from the store, if I shut down in a little while and he got go to the store and come back, if he's still on, I might, depending on what the conversation's doing, I might pop over to Blackburn unless somebody else is doing a live tonight. Matter of fact, that reminds me, man, there was supposed to be a live tonight. I don't know Master Ron, if you're still around, if that live in it actually happened, because I probably missed it. If I did, I've been trying to watch up, like even while I was sitting here on the live now, as it is now, I've been trying to keep an eye on what's popped up on YouTube when it comes down to live streams, because I went through my subscriptions and I didn't see anything.
All right there, girls. I'm leaving for the day. Channel Master listening, so be good.
Right on, Vex. 10 right on 10 p.m. I might try and catch up to that, because like I said, I mean, I might stick around. Well, what my plan was is to do a straight up 3 hours, and then I was going to do all the switching around, and then I was going to kind of like once I got everything switched around, then I'll like probably pop up on some other people's live streams or whatever, or see what's going on other people's live streams, and then maybe even start up another one on my own on another one. It's just I'm just trying to get some people, like I was sitting there thinking about that idea about the CB radio stuff. And I know, Vex, you're gonna go. I'll see you later, man. Appreciate you stopping by. But what I was thinking about the damn CB radio stuff is just trying to get some of these other guys that are into CB radio stuff that I've talked to over the years, and see if I can get some of these guys on our live stream panel of mine, so we can all just talk about CB radio shit or whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be CB radio stuff, but it'd be kind of interesting to get a couple of guys that I've been talking to for years on the radio on a live stream panel where we're talking about radio stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I was on a live stream last night. I put the question to a guy last night that does a lot of radio shit, and he's got a YouTube channel also. We'll see. If he can figure out how to use the StreamYard thing, I could get him to get on a panel, because he's never used StreamYard. So if he can figure that out and do that where he can get on a panel, he'd do it. If I can just get a few other people to do the same thing, that would be cool. Because there are a few of us out there that do the CB radio stuff or even the ham radio stuff, and we've got YouTube channels, and I think it would be kind of cool, because you know it would bring viewership to all of us. In a sense, it would not only kind of expose their channels to other people and stuff like that, um, and maybe even help them grow a little bit also. I mean, my channel's not all that great, but it's not all that big. It's not like, I don't think I've had, like, even on a live stream, except for one. I say that very first live stream I did. Now that one got a lot of views as I was streaming. I mean, I got a lot of people all in the chat. That was the only one that's ever actually had that. Everything else, everything after that, I'm struggling to get maybe 10 people watching all at the same time. So it's not a big deal, because I mean, I understand my stuff's not for everybody. You know what I mean?
I know, I seen that. Oh yeah, I got lots of neighbors around here going to talk to you there. Go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to break the cookie cutter shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of channels that kind of all do the same damn thing. It's the same basic format. You know what I mean? And I fuck all that. I'm just gonna do my own thing. If it don't fit into that format, fuck it. I don't care. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's not gonna be like other channels. Even though that I might do certain things that other channels do, it's not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be like theirs. They do their thing. If they want to stick into this format, that a lot of other channels are doing the same thing, well, that's fine. They can do that. I don't. I don't want to do that. You know. It's like earlier, man. There was a guy on the damn radio, and I know damn well he was a ham operator, and he was sitting there doing Morse code on the CB channels. Man, it just got me irate to the point where I started go just doing a rant on it. You know what I mean? You just don't see that on other channels where somebody just all of a sudden just goes on a rant about stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think everybody's tiptoeing around and walking on eggshells and looking out to what they're trying to say. Basically censoring themselves for what? You know what I mean? No, I'm just gonna, be real about it. But I am gonna like I do get the thing when it comes down to certain aspects of censoring yourself, because I mean, like on this platform, I say certain words, next thing you know, certain things happen. So I'll make up other words. Censor the censor. Yeah, I agree.
Alabama, Squirrel Hunter, 249 Alabama, 26 Windsor, Ontario, Canada, waving.
Windsor, Ontario, coming in my speaker.
Canada, 106 Southeast Alabama. How about that Ontario, Canada station? This is 106. 106 Southeast Alabama, standing by. All right, 3754. I do hear you coming through my speakers. So 3754 Alabama. Have a good day today and a better one tomorrow. 26 Windsor, Ontario, Canada, waving. Hello, Ontario, Canada. 106 Southeast Alabama, County.
See 1122 Wingnut out here in the Panhandle, Florida, listening. No, I understand what you're saying, Miss Waterman. I got it. I figured it out. It's that speech to text thing that gets me too, man. It's like it hears what it wants to hear sometimes.
This is 106. 106 Southeast Alabama, standing by.
That's another thing. What the hell am I gonna have for dinner, y'all? Come on now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's see here. I had Chinese last night. I had pork chops and mashed potatoes the night before. What did I have before that? I can't remember. I do have some mashed potatoes still left in the fridge, leftovers. So I mean, I could figure out something that would go with mashed potatoes. Pizza, I don't know. So that's the thing. It's like I'm trying to figure out something I don't have to spend a lot of money on. Now I could go to somewhere I can get not a real the best pizza in the world, but it's not very expensive. I don't know if I want to do that because I can probably get a whole pizza for like a little over $10, which is not bad price, but it's not the best pizza in the world. But it will definitely make a turd, as they say. it will make a turd. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I don't know. But when I go to the store to get dog food, I need to pick up something for dinner. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I haven't figured it out yet. Like I said, I might do something that I can use up the mashed potatoes that I got for leftovers and kind of make something so I can put that in there with it, or do something altogether different. Because I do have some ground beef in there, and I mean, if I get some veggies and stuff, man, I could probably make tacos or something. I don't know, something easy that's kind of cheap that I can get full. I can sit here and like, dude, I can eat Chinese food and get totally stuffed, and it feels like I didn't really eat enough of it. And a couple hours later, you know what I mean? I want something that's gonna, yeah, potato pancake, eggs. Use the mashed potatoes and put them in a small piece of pie. Huh? Potato pancakes. Well, huh. I might have to. I don't know if I'll do that, but that's not a bad idea. Actually, now I think about it, the next time I go over my buddy Dino's house, he's got like 20 chickens, man. The last time I went over there and he gave me eggs, he gave me what was it, 6 dozen eggs. Just because they can't eat them fast enough, so he gave me 6 dozen. I'm gonna tell you something. I ate a lot of eggs, plus the dogs ate a lot of eggs. I put eggs in their dog food and stuff like that, and man, they love that stuff. But the next time I go up there, I need to get some more eggs, and that's something I can think about. Because I mean, every once in a while, I make stuff with mashed potatoes. Right? Yeah, I hear you. I don't know if David's still out there in the chat or not, but man, you need to figure out a day, one of these days, man, when I'm on a live stream, man, get your shit together, get on the damn panel with me and sit there and talk to me, David. You know, we can sit there and talk about whatever doesn't get talked about on your channel. You know what I mean? I don't have all them rules. But yeah, man. One of these days you need to like make some time. Sit down with me one of these days on a live. Have a talk. We can talk radio stuff. We can talk all that kind of stuff, man. Since I know you don't do that much talking about radio stuff on your channel. But it would be kind of cool, like for instance, like David from David's Cafe, if the skip was running, for instance, and we were able to like talk to each other across the pond through the radio. If if I had a live stream going on at the same time, he hopped up on a panel and also got on the radio, and we were sitting there talking through the radio while on our live stream. That would be cool. That would be something. I don't think that's been done yet. I don't think anybody's done that yet. Just me and you, Miss Waterman. Yeah, I hear you. Well, there was other people doing live streams also, so there was a lot of people that had prior commitments. They had to go up and do stuff, which I might do in a little bit, like in the next, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes or so. If you don't mind, Miss Waterman, I might have to just jump off. Like I said, go do the store thing and get some food and stuff like that. And I might be back, but otherwise, I might pop up over on some other live stream. So you might see me over there or in the chat or something like that. But I really appreciate you coming over and hanging out with me, man. That's really cool. Yep, the skip is moving around. It's drifted out to almost nothing out there. Oh well. Now let's do a pop around. Let's see what's over on the AM side. Yeah. And that's another thing too. I'm still debating if I want to go out and actually like go to a place and get and like go out to eat and get something to eat, or just go to the store and get some stuff and come back and fix it at home. It would be cheaper um to just go get some stuff and bring it home and make dinner. But there's this one place up here, man. They make some damn good Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Been thinking about that too, but I just don't really want to spend a whole lot of money. So, but you know, I am going to eat something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I mean, I don't know. It's possible. I might just make tacos because I mean, I can like make tacos and I could get really full. I mean, I can eat a bunch of those things. Drive through sucks ass. You know what? I'll tell you this. I don't really go through like drive through type fast food places. But I I basically, I guess, I it wasn't a treat afterwards, but I was like, I was treating myself. I stopped at Burger King. I got a Whopper, a cheese Whopper, combo meal with fries and a drink. And I'm gonna tell you that Whopper sucked ass. I was disappointed. I was so disappointed. And it just confirmed like reason why I don't go to those places because it's like it's hard to find a drive-through type of place that actually is good. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, the drive-through places here are about 35 minutes away from me, just to the place. So it's about like it would take me an hour to go up there and back. That would be the only thing about that too. But there are a couple places right here. They're not drive-through places, but they're like, you know, sit-in dining place. The place that I was talking about with the Philly cheesesteak, they do make pizza, man. They make good pizza too. But it's like more than $10. But they make a damn good Philly cheesesteak that's not too expensive either, and it's good. But I don't know. It is cheaper to go fix something at home. So I don't know. The cheap route would be go get some lettuce and some tomatoes and some stuff like that and make tacos. That'd be the cheap route. I think I even got taco shells already. I think I got taco sauce already. I think I got ground beef already. All I need is like lettuce and tomatoes. Um, I also like to put cucumbers and bell peppers and cheese and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, the choices. Yeah, because I liked when I like for me personally, like when I make a taco, I kind of like whatever I like to put on a salad. That's what I like to put on a taco. So I put everything, on a damn taco. You know, I mean, even when I was living in New Mexico, I kind of acquired a taste for some of that southwestern type of stuff. And they got, it's kind of like these tacos that got corn in it and stuff like that too. I mean, I don't do that all the time, but I mean, I like to put all kinds of veggies in it. But I like my meat. I like my beef. So that might be the idea. That might be the plan. That might be the plan, Stan. Tacos might be the thing to do. And it's cheap. Now that reminds me, I got to get something like some ranch dressing too. Now I think about it, I got to get veggies, some ranch dressing, um, dog food, a few other things. You know, try not to go to the store and spend more money than I need to spend. Just get exactly what I need and get out. That's what I need to do is just get what I need and get the fuck out. Don't wander around, look for other stuff to buy. Just get what I need and get out. Because those impulse buys is what gets you. Yeah, I've done that actually. I've done that, Miss Waterman. Making tortilla, like basically chips out of the shells and stuff. I've done that. Um, I did the last time I did that, I made my own homemade nachos. Um, yeah, I'd make nacho chip, baby, make the chips out of the corn tortillas, and then I make ground beef stuff, and I smother it on top of it, dude. It was good. With all kinds of stuff like tomatoes and ground beef and cheese and onions, like all that stuff, man. Just kind of piled on top of those chips and stuff, man. It's good stuff. I haven't done that in a while either. Takes a while to make all them damn chips. Now think about it. It's almost better. It's easier. Just go get a bag of chips and make nachos instead of making chips. But yeah, I've done it, and it was all homemade. All homemade. Yeah, it's the impulse buys that get me sometimes. I've totally done it to myself a few times, where like I'll give you an example. The last time I had to go to Walmart, which I don't really go to Walmart all that often. And I go probably like once a month or something like that. But I think the last time I was gonna go to Walmart, and it was something I that can only get at Walmart. All right, you know what I mean? So I was going there for that one particular thing. Well, I came out of that sucker, man, with probably like 10 or 15 items or something like that. Ah, shit. You know what I mean? I spent way more than I needed to. But, it's those impulse buys. It's like, but I gotta keep a track of myself sometimes. Yeah. You're right. I'm telling you, man, it's like I was sitting there talking to somebody else about it. It's like, those like all those TikTok videos with those girls twerking and stuff. I'm gonna tell you something, man. The first thing that pops in my mind is, can she cook? If she can't cook, man, I don't give a shit if she can twerk or not, man. She needs to learn how to cook. You know, Shaking your ass on TikTok is not gonna put food on the table. And there's too many people out there, include. I mean, I like to cook. I don't mind to cook. I mean, it's kind of harder to cook just because I'm by myself. You know what I mean? I don't mind cooking for other people also, but when it comes down to cooking myself, it just sucks sometimes. And then I tend to try and like find the easy route, and I don't eat as good as I should. There are some of my eating habits could change a little bit better. What I'm saying, but um, I like cooking different stuff. I mean, I like, for instance, I like Chinese food, or Oriental type food. Oh man, I love cooking it. I like cooking it and eating it. Um, Now I got a buddy of mine who's he's Italian, dude. Man, some of the food that he comes up with, my gosh, is so damn good. I can't cook like him though. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, I get it. I know. Yeah, I'm into women, but even then, it's like, it's like I look past that shit. And I'm like, that ain't really an endearing quality to me. It's like, you can shake your ass on TikTok. Wow, that's really awesome. But yeah, I don't even like TikTok. I don't even think that one should be existing. I think TikTok should be just eradicated altogether. Oh hell yeah, I'm really good at chopsticks, man. I mean, I'm really good at chopsticks. Actually, I've got a bunch of sets of chopsticks myself here. The ones that I use here at home. Um, Pretty good ones, because there's in Fort Walton, which is I don't know, about a couple hours away, about an hour and a half away, or something like that. There's an Oriental grocery store, and I used to get a lot of my sauces and stuff like that from them. And they sell like different types of food and sauces, utensils, and stuff like that. Um, but I've always been good at eating with chopsticks myself. I mean, I can sit there and I can pick up one grain of rice at a time if I want to. I mean, I got that much control with a pair of chopsticks where I can sit there and actually pick up one grain of rice and eat one grain of rice at a time if I wanted to. You know what I mean? But I sit there and say this: when it comes down to chopsticks, I think, now this is just me. I think we need to ban forks because it's making people fat. start making those fat people start using chopsticks, they wouldn't be as fat as they are now. It takes a little bit more work and effort to get food in their damn mouth with the chopsticks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've always been good at it. I mean, when I was growing up, we used to go to this Chinese buffet type restaurant and stuff like that, and I loved going there, man. They had some of the best. That man, there was this one place. It was in Orlando, but man, they had a couple of different meals that I would get like all the time, man, and it was just so good. It was so good. Right? I hear you. Yeah.
27,455, I think it was right flat, right dead flat. And making it longer was going to start changing the band. Well, the radio shows for, but that's what I can't figure out.
Well, you guys, Miss Waterman, everybody else, there's looks like there's 3 people watching. So it's not just me and you, Miss Waterman. There's a couple other people out there in the background. But I think I'm gonna cut it off and go to the store and get me some dinner, and maybe come back later on my stream, or maybe even go up on other people's streams and see what's going over there. And there's a few other people that are doing some stuff tonight, and it's Friday night. It's actually 4 minutes after 4:20. So I'm late. I'm 4 minutes late. But I'll be around, y'all, and y'all have a blessed day out there in YouTube land. This is the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here for Anarchy Television, and I'm back out.